Yo, what up everyone? Amir here, owner of Rapping and Snacking, getting into another video, and this one's going to be on Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist Alfredo Cookbook. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rapping and Snacking. Appreciate y'all as always. So, this is something that I picked up during the Black Friday, Cyber Monday week. A lot of stores were offering discounts, and Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist store for Alfredo was given a discount on this, and this is something that I was interested in and hadn't picked up, so I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. It was listed at $100 before any discounts, hence why I never picked it up. The discount knocked it down to $75. It was a 25% and $25 off discount, so this was $75. I also picked up a hoodie, which is not featured in this video, but I'll probably do an updated Alfredo collection video in the future, and I'll show everything. This is going to be on this cookbook, and yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. Alfredo was nominated for a Grammy. It did end up losing to Nas's King's Disease, but they were doing a lot of promo stuff for this album because it had such a buzz and was getting so much acclaim. So yeah, this is one of the items from that run. So here we have this Alfredo cookbook. It's on like a brown book with gold lettering. Pretty nice. It's like a matte finish on the actual book itself. The spine says nothing on it, which is I'm not a fan of. I wish it actually did say something on it rather than just being a plain book on the shelf. And there's also nothing on the back, so very minimal effort from the spine all the way to the back. The cover, however, is very nice. I think the cover is awesome, matching with the cover of the album and whatnot. So anyways, opening up, we have food, rabbits, wine, cigars, a bunch of shit, guns, blah, blah, whatever. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm not going to show every single page. I'm just going to show a little bit, just to give you all a little taste. Pause. So, Alfredo Cookbook by Freddie Gibbs and the Alchemist. You have the table of contents here. Boom. Table of contents. It has the track names and all that stuff. So, let's keep going down here. So more table of contents, and then the anti-posthee section, which has starting off in 1985, which is track one from the album. So basically, to kind of give you guys like the format of this, it starts off, or it pretty much goes with all the tracks, and then it gives like a little bit of a backstory behind it, and then it goes into the lyrics typed out, and then it goes into the lyrics handwritten. So the cool thing about this is that it actually, you can tell that these are actually like Freddie Gibbs and Alchemist are really working on this in the sense that they were writing, in an actual notebook or pieces of paper or whatever, and then they transcribed it into this little book. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, here it gives like recipes for what's in, track 1, 1985. Well, it has an extended clip. It has Gangland. It has Joe Pesci in here. It has the 2 cups of cocaine circus. Like it has these things, blah, blah, whatever. And it has like a little description here. 1985, I was really just watching The Last Dance all week, and that inspired this song. Once I heard the guitar, it was rap. I knew it was the first song. So it's pretty cool. He was inspired by Michael Jordan's Last Dance. I mean, obviously, if you just listen to the song, he was inspired by it, but it's pretty cool how he's doing that. They have photos from the studio session, so it is pretty personable in that sense. And yeah, and then here it has like him actually writing down the lyrics in 1985. Super messy, hence why they also had the print version of it. And then, yeah, it goes on. And then here we have, like, for example, God is Perfect. So this is interesting because this is something that I didn't know, but God is Perfect. I wanted to feature somebody on this record, but once I tapped, I think he meant to say rapped, whatever. Once I tapped the second verse, I figure I just roll with young Freddie Kane as the feature. So pretty cool. And this is what's really cool, and I think is very interesting about like rap and music and all that stuff, is that sometimes when you have something drawn up, to have features or to have certain things change in the song, but then when you start actually doing it, plans change, and sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. I think in this instance, I think God is Perfect is one of the premier songs on the album, and I think Freddie Gibbs did great as a solo artist on it. So yeah, it's just interesting. You see his thought process, you see it change and why it changed. So yeah, you get more or less of that. I'm not gonna to show every single thing here. It's just lyrics and like photos and stuff. And one thing that was interesting, I wanted to see the part with Benny the Butcher in here, because as you all know, they have like a little, I don't even want to call it a beef, but they had like a little skirmish, you know, back then. And this one, it's cool because here he says, you know, Frank Lucas, and I believe this is before the beef, obviously, because this is when they were working on the album together. But he says, Benny's one of my favorite rappers, so this was an opportunity to show I can rap with the best. These days is a short list of brothers that can really make that life sound real on wax. So Freddie giving Benny flowers, and it's kind of like, you know, just stop this little beef or whatever y'all got going on because it ain't that serious. Anyway, so more or less more of that stuff. I'm not going to go and show all of it because this video would be like over 20 minutes long, and just buy it if you're that interested. But pretty cool. You got more stuff right here, more drawings. You got the Alfredo pasta right here. And then, yeah, you get more stuff. So I'm assuming these were all like, this is like titled other copies in the series. So these are like other covers. This is the one that made it out on top right here. But these are probably other incarnations of the cover that they were possibly going to roll with. So pretty cool stuff. And then you have like weight and measurements here. You have abbreviations, oven temperature. So they're really sticking with the restaurant Alfredo theme, all that stuff. They have the index basically saying like who's produced by, who the raps are by, etc. A&R, as you all should know a lot of this stuff by now. Gives sample credits, production credits. So pretty cool. And then here, you know, they're really sticking with the Alfredo theme here, the restaurant theme. And I just love that. I love when artists stick with a theme, they stick with a concept, and then they're able to do like pretty cool tours out of it. They're able to do promotional items out of it. They're able to do like other things out of it, maybe website themes. It's just really interesting and awesome when artists do that. They have the merch here, so they dropped a lot of merch for this. And just so y'all know, this is all like black and whitish in case it looks kind of weird. But yeah, so they have all the merch here, and it keeps going and going and going and going. All these things, if I recall, were available on the website. I did pick up one of these hoodies here. I don't see it here. But yeah, I mean, really, really awesome stuff. They had hats, they had masks, they had freaking situations going on, skate decks, all this stuff. It's just cool. Fake coupon. They got the survey right here with the G instead. Oh, that's so funny. And then, yeah, they have their little Grammy stuff here. They got the movie poster, which I saw that was for sale too. So they got a lot of stuff, man. They got photos here. Really cool. The Absolute, except Alfredo, is interesting. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I mean, all in all, I think this cookbook is definitely not worth the money, right? Like, to pay $100 retail or $75 in my instance of this, I don't think it's worth the money, right? I think forking over like $40 for this is cool, or like maybe even $50. I'm a pretty big Freddie Gibbs fan and Alchemist fan, so I picked it up since it was on discount. If it wasn't on discount, I would not have picked it up. But anyways, I mean, do I think it's worth it? No. Is it cool to have, and it shows like some things that aren't available on the internet? Yes, it does. So there is some value in that. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know. I'm probably going to do an Alfredo video altogether, just so I have quite a few things for the album. Anyone who's been following this channel has probably seen some of my other Alfredo videos. But hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rappin' and Snackin'. Appreciate y'all as always, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bless up.